Just getting back from my third workout of the day. I'm currently in the midst of a 70.3 prep. I'm 18 weeks out from my first half Ironman, and I've been going fucking hard. I also am starting a business. Well, I've been in the process of running a business. I do coaching, and that is a lot of work. I've gotten a lot of clients in the last few weeks, and I'm very, very grateful, but they keep me busy, and I'm always trying to make my program better for them. But this is just one of those times right now that I'm experiencing where I am just gassed. Like, my body's exhausted. Mentally, I'm exhausted. And it's just one of those nights where you show gratitude, because I used to pray for this. Like, genuinely, like, I know it sounds corny, but I genuinely used to pray for this. And these are the battles that I wanted, right? This is the responsibility that I wanted. This is what I fucking wanted. And man, it's definitely difficult a lot of the time. Like, obviously my job is to serve others and help others, and I love doing that. Like, it truly is one of the most fulfilling things I've ever done. I'm only like 6 months into actually doing it as a job, but my whole life, like, I've gotten so much fulfillment from serving others. Like, I was a sales trainer. I was the captain of my soccer team in high school. I'm an older brother. Like, I just love being there for people and leading people and empowering other people. But I will say, one thing I've always battled with in my life is not having people for me, right? Like, it's probably why I wanted to get into it in the first place and why I care so much about it, because I've never really had a support system. Sure, I've had like friends and genuine people in my life, but I've never had people that have actually understood me to the fullest extent, right? Like, I've always felt that, whenever I would actually verbalize my issues, people were not able to truly understand my thought process and what I was going through. And there have been a few people in my life who have definitely helped me a lot. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not acting like I've never had any support networks, because I have. But I've always found myself kind of advancing to new levels before the rest of the people in my life. Like, when you've outgrown your current ecosystem, but you're not where you want to be yet. That's exactly where I've been the last 12 years of my life, since I was about 10 years old. And I think that's the reason why I care so much about growing this business and being as successful as possible and doing great things. One, because I know I have these natural gifts, like we all do, but I know, like, I have a job to do, and God has blessed me, and I have lives to save and mountains to move, and I know that. And so part of me understands my calling, but I think the other part of this is, like, I just want that true community of people that I can actually relate to deep down. And I think, I don't know, it's very hard for people to relate to me, because I've lived a unique life full of adversity, full of ups and downs, a lot of challenges, and just a lot more things that have made me a lot more emotionally aware and self-aware than other people. And the people that I think would resonate with that are some of the most successful people, some of the people who face the most adversity. And unfortunately, like, a lot of the people in my current ecosystem are not like that. And tonight just reminds me, like, on these tough nights, on these days where I'm just like fucking beat, bro, where I'm just like, want to toss in the hat just for a week or two and just turn off my phone and just sleep. This is when I keep fucking pushing, right? These are the moments where most people give up. These are the fucking moments where 99% of people quit. And what's going to get me to where I want to be in my life And what's going to allow me to fulfill my purpose and follow my calling is pushing through these battles in my apartment by myself when I have no one, and showing up for my client calls tomorrow with an absolute smile on my face, going above and beyond to serve them, going to smash my workouts tomorrow, and doing the fucking thing regardless of how I feel, right? Because one thing about me is like, I wouldn't necessarily call myself a very disciplined guy. I personally don't believe that you need to be in this painful season of self-discipline, because I believe that if you're truly aligned with what your purpose is, doing hard things and doing egregious amount of work will not feel like pain. It will be enjoyable because you know you're doing what you're supposed to do and you feel fulfilled doing it. But man, some nights like tonight are reminders of why most people don't do this shit, right? Like, I chose to be here. I'm very blessed to be here, but I now understand why I can't relate to that many people, because 99% of motherfuckers do not do this shit. And I know once I keep going, as long as I don't quit, once I get to that next level, right, that threshold where I'm speaking on stages full of thousands of people and literally changing lives and, empowering others and impacting millions of people, which I know will happen. Like, I'm certain. I know I will find my crew that had gone through the exact same thing that I'm going through right now, as long as I don't fucking quit. What you need to do, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like you're not sure what your purpose is you need to take some time to really, really think about yourself, about everything you've experienced in your life, right? About why you believe the things you believe right now, about what caused you to become the person that you are today. And then you need to think back to your inner child, right? What was that innocent version of you like? What was that version of you like that didn't care about what other people thought, that wasn't afraid of failure, that wasn't afraid of judgment? What did that person want to do with their life? What were the unique and special traits about that person? Once you can identify that and channel it, you will find your fucking purpose and you will move mountains too. But the thing is, if you do not align yourself with your authentic calling and your authentic purpose, these nights will get you to quit. You will quit when shit gets hard if you're not aligned with the version of you that is truly authentic and your authentic calling. You'll burn out, because naturally, these nights are very, very difficult for me mentally, and they'll be difficult for you. And if you don't have a rock solid foundation and know exactly why you're in the shoes and in the position that you're currently in, when those storms come, when those tough nights come, you're gonna fold like a chair, right? And so I share this with you because I deal with these evenings a decent amount. But I will say, the only reason why I can push through and continue showing up for my people and continue showing up for myself, even when I don't want to do it, even when I'd rather do anything else but do it, is because I know I am exactly where I am supposed to be, and I am currently on the starting journey of fulfilling my calling.